What happens when the worlds of hip-hop royalty collide with personal lives in ways that no one could have anticipated? This question looms large as we delve into a story that intertwines fame, family, and unexpected consequences. It begins with two iconic names in the music industry, Nelly and Jay-Z, but the plot thickens when you introduce the next generation, Cornell, Nelly's son, and Blue Ivy, Jay-Z and Beyoncé's daughter. Imagine a world where the stakes are high, where every interaction can reverberate through the corridors of fame and influence. Cornell, a young man who has grown up in the shadow of his father's illustrious career, suddenly finds himself at the center of a storm that has left many in shock. Reports have surfaced that he is missing, and whispers in the industry hint at an alarming connection to a confrontation involving Jay-Z. As we unpack this unfolding drama, let's set the stage. Nelly, a household name in the early 2000s, dominated the charts with hits like Hot in Her and Dilemma. His music has shaped a generation, and his persona remains influential. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, the self-proclaimed king of rap, has built an empire that extends beyond music. Together, these two artists have not only transformed the music industry, but have also woven complex narratives into their lives. The backdrop to this tale is the friendship between these two icons. Once collaborators and allies, their relationship has seen its share of ups and downs. But what happens when their children, the next generation of hip-hop royalty, become embroiled in a conflict that neither parent saw coming? Cornell, a bright and talented young man, has always been in the public eye, yet he has managed to navigate the challenges of fame with grace. That is until the recent report surfaced that he had allegedly crossed paths with Blue Ivy, sparking a reaction that some say has spiraled out of control. The rumors suggest that Jay-Z, fiercely protective of his family, issued a stark warning to Cornell to stay away from Blue Ivy. Imagine being in Cornell's shoes, caught between the expectations of your father's legacy and the overwhelming pressure of familial ties that seem to dictate your every move. When a figure as powerful as Jay-Z issues a threat, it can be daunting, especially for a young man trying to carve out his own identity. As we explore the timeline of events leading up to Cornell's disappearance, it's essential to consider the implications of such threats. The entertainment industry is rife with stories of rivalries, but when it involves children, it crosses a line that many believe should never be crossed. The stakes are personal and the repercussions can be lasting. Cornell's missing status sends shockwaves through social media and news outlets. Fans and followers are left wondering why I've said, now where could he be? Is this merely a media frenzy, or is there a deeper, darker truth? Speculation runs rampant, with various theories emerging about his whereabouts, some suggesting he may have gone into hiding, while others fear the worst. To understand Cornell's state of mind, we must delve into his upbringing. Raised in a world of privilege and fame, he has always had to navigate the complexities of being Nelly's son. The expectations, the scrutiny, and the constant comparison to his father's success can weigh heavily on anyone, especially a young man at such a formative stage in life. As the narrative unfolds, we turn our attention back to Jay-Z. His protective nature over Blue Ivy is well documented. As one of the most powerful figures in the music industry, he has a reputation for being fiercely loyal to his family. Does this loyalty sometimes manifest in ways that can be harmful? The warning to Cornell, perhaps intended to shield his daughter from unwanted attention, raises questions about the lengths to which a parent will go to protect their child. In the days following the reports of Cornell's disappearance, social media buzzes with speculation and concern. Fans express their fears and hope for his safe return, while others speculate about the nature of his relationship with Blue Ivy. Was it innocent, or did it cross a line that Jay-Z deemed unacceptable? The media coverage intensifies, with every news outlet vying for the latest scoop on the situation. Interviews with insiders and friends of Nelly and Jay-Z provide insights into the personalities involved. Some suggest that Cornell was merely seeking friendship, while others believe he may have been caught in a web of misunderstandings that escalated far beyond their original intentions. In the midst of this chaos, Nelly's response is crucial. As a father, he must balance the desire to protect his son while also addressing the very public nature of the allegations against him. His statements are carefully crafted, aimed at reassuring fans that Cornell is safe and that they are actively working to resolve the situation. However, the pressure mounts as time passes without any sign of Cornell. The story takes a turn when rumors surface that Cornell may have been spotted in a location far from home. This development ignites hope among fans, but also raises further questions. What drove him to leave? Was it the pressure of the situation, or was there more at play? The narrative continues to unfold, with each new piece of information adding layers to an already complex scenario. As we reach the climax of this tale, the question of responsibility looms large. Who is to blame for the current state of affairs? Is it Jay-Z for issuing a threat that may have pushed Cornell into hiding? Is it the media for sensationalizing the situation, or is it simply the nature of fame, where every action has consequences that can ripple through the lives of those involved? In the end, this story is about more than just two famous families. It's about the impact of their choices on their children and the potential fallout from a world that often feels unforgiving. The legacy of Nelly and Jay-Z is one of triumph, but it is also one of caution, a reminder that even the most powerful figures are not immune to the complexities of parenthood. As we reflect on the events that have unfolded, one thing is clear: the lives of these young stars are deeply intertwined, and the repercussions of their actions will reverberate into the future. For Cornell, the road ahead may be uncertain, but the hope remains that he will find his way back to safety and clarity. As the days turn into weeks, the story of Cornell and Blue Ivy continues to captivate audiences, with each new update fueling the narrative further. Social media platforms become battlegrounds for opinions, theories, and rampant speculation. Fans of both Nelly and Jay-Z find themselves divided, each camp passionately defending their idol while expressing concern for the well-being of the children involved. The hashtag Find Cornell trends becoming a rallying cry for those who wish to see him return safely. In the world of celebrity, where everything is magnified, the pressure mounts. Nelly, previously known for his laid-back demeanor, now finds himself thrust into a defensive position. Interviews become a double-edged sword. He must navigate questions about his son's well-being while also addressing the rift that has apparently formed between the families. His responses are measured, but the weight of the situation is palpable. He speaks to the media about the importance of family, urging fans not to jump to conclusions until all the facts are known. Yet behind closed doors, the worry for his son gnaws at him. Meanwhile, Jay-Z, despite his powerful presence in the industry, faces scrutiny as well. His protective instincts towards Blue Ivy are commendable, but many wonder if his approach was too extreme. Was a warning really necessary, or could it have been handled differently? Friends and colleagues offer their perspectives, some suggesting that Jay-Z's actions were a reflection of his own experiences growing up in a tough environment where protecting family was paramount. Others argue that his celebrity status should have allowed for a more nuanced approach, one that didn't involve threats that could lead to such drastic outcomes. As Cornell's absence lingers, rumors swirl about his mental state. Friends from his past come forward, sharing memories of a young man who, despite his father's fame, struggled with the expectations placed on him. They describe moments of vulnerability, times when Cornell sought solace in music, art, and friendships that felt genuine and free from the burdens of his family name. These personal accounts paint a picture of a boy caught between two worlds: the glittering facade of celebrity life and the raw, often painful reality of teenage existence. The narrative takes another twist when a close friend of Cornell claims to have received a message from him. The friend, visibly shaken, shares that Cornell expressed feelings of being overwhelmed by the pressure surrounding him. He spoke of a desire to escape, to find his own way without the weight of his father's legacy hanging over him. This revelation sends shockwaves through the community, igniting fresh concerns for his safety and mental health. How can young people navigate fame and family expectations? What support systems are in place for them, particularly when they feel trapped? As the media frenzy continues, Nelly and Jay-Z are faced with an uncomfortable reality. Their actions, however well-intentioned, have far-reaching consequences. The public's insatiable appetite for drama means that every detail is scrutinized, every word dissected. Statements from both men become carefully crafted responses, aimed at quelling speculation while also addressing the gravity of the situation. Nelly emphasizes his love for Cornell, urging fans to focus on family rather than conflict. Jay-Z, in turn, reiterates his commitment to protecting his daughter, but begins to show signs of introspection, questioning the impact of his decisions. In the midst of the chaos, a community emerges. Friends, fans, and even strangers rally together, united by a shared concern for Cornell's well-being. Vigils are held, and social media campaigns blossom, each one a testament to the power of collective hope. People share stories of their own struggles, drawing parallels to Cornell's situation, thus fostering a sense of solidarity. We're all in this together becomes a mantra, encouraging dialogue about mental health, fame, and the pressures that come with both. As the weeks drag on, the question remains: will Cornell return to the public eye? The uncertainty is agonizing for his family and friends, yet it also highlights a broader societal issue. The story transcends the lives of two famous families. It becomes a reflection of the challenges faced by young people everywhere, balancing their identities with familial expectations, navigating friendships, and coping with the overwhelming weight of fame. Finally, breakthrough occurs. A report surfaces that Cornell has been spotted in a small town, far from the hustle and bustle of his father's world. Local residents describe a young man who seems lost yet hopeful. searching for something that feels authentic. The news brings a mix of relief and worry. While it's comforting to know he is safe, it also raises new questions about his state of mind and what led him to this point. Nelly, upon hearing the news, breathes a sigh of relief, but remains determined to bring his son home. He understands that this journey is about more than just physical safety. It's about healing and understanding the complexities of their relationship. Nelly vows to support Cornell in whatever way he needs, promising to create a space where his son can express himself freely without fear of judgment. Meanwhile, Jay-Z reflects on the chain of events that led to this moment. He begins to realize that his protective instincts, while instinctual, may have inadvertently contributed to Cornell's distress. The confrontation that seemed so necessary at the time now feels like a moment of regret. He reaches out to Nelly, suggesting that perhaps they could work together to find a way forward, not just for their children, but for the future of their families. As the narrative reaches its climax, the focus shifts back to Cornell, the young man, in his quest for identity and belonging, begins to understand the power of his voice. He doesn't just want to be Nelly's son or Jay-Z's rival. He wants to be Cornell, an individual with dreams, aspirations, and a story uniquely his own. The journey may be fraught with challenges, but it also promises growth, healing, and the chance to redefine what it means to be part of such powerful legacies. In a surprising turn of events, Cornell decides to speak out publicly. In a heartfelt video shared on social media, he opens up about his experiences, expressing gratitude for the support he has received, while also acknowledging the struggles he has faced. He emphasizes the importance of mental health, encouraging others to seek help if they feel overwhelmed. The video resonates deeply, garnering widespread praise for its honesty and vulnerability. It becomes a pivotal moment not just for Cornell, but for the entire hip-hop community. As the dust settles, both Nelly and Jay-Z are left to ponder their roles in this unfolding saga. They come to understand that the pressures of fame, while daunting, do not have to define their children's futures. Instead, they can serve as catalysts for conversations about mental health, the importance of open communication, and the need for understanding in an often chaotic world. So with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.